Second win in the open class for Michael Swan. Rodney McCurdy from Brashane was second, and the man from Bushmills, John Creeth, finished third.
It's no coincidence that 3 of the top 4 riders in the 125cc Super King Championship are on the front row. Number 4, Dennis McCulloch. He's currently lying in the championship lead in the Super King Championship. Number 13, Davy McAteer. He is well up as well in the Short Circuit Championship. Number 18, Paul Robinson. And the pole position man, number 22, Phelim Owens, the quickest man around here by half a second. And away they go. That looks as though that's a cracking start. Away they go. This 8-lap race underway, 12 miles. Very quick, and away they go down towards the first left-hander, Debtor's Dip. Now the right-hander of Colonial One. Colonial One, knees on the tarmac, round they go. Coming out of there, there'll be a left-hander flicking it through, waiting. It's very close. All of this 125cc action will be close because the bikes are all so competitive. It's Owens, number 22, Phelim Owens, the pole position man, the man who is leading the Irish Short Circuit Road Race Championship out in front. But having gone right with him very, very quickly, charging through Paul Robinson. He was on the front row as well. Robinson, the second fastest qualifier. Look at them, line astern. Now the secret of riding 125s is to follow in the slipstream, get the toe. Robinson on the inside of Phelim Owens, making a bid at the hairpin at the end of the long straight. Almost 1 lap completed as they accelerate out of the swinging turn down towards the start-finish. Owens, number 22, leads Robinson. Robinson's bike, the number 18 bike, appears to be marginally quicker, diving through on the inside at Debtor's Dip, Paul Robinson. Robinson, number 18, lying second in the Short Circuit Championship and 4th in the Super Kings Championship, which of course includes, as through on the inside goes Phelim Owens, a fantastic overtaking move, and he stayed tight. That was clever. He could easily have gone wide. With a tailwind behind him though, Robinson in the slipstream, following in his every wheel track, up the inside, at the hairpin. Is he going to do it on the brakes? No. Owens cuts across the front, closes the door, and there's the answer. That's the experience of Phelim Owens. It's plain for everyone to see. On the left-hand side, neck and neck, Paul Robinson grabs it at Debtor's Dip. Through he goes. Now down the right-hander. It's nip and tuck between these two. Owens fighting back. They are side by side. Not a cigarette paper between the two of them. Unbelievably close. Robinson and Owens are having a race all of their own and leaving the rest of the pack in their dust. Robinson might have gone in a bit too hot. He left a hole on the inside. But Phelim Owens, number 22, was unable to get the power on as quickly as he wanted. But they are coming over the line now. If you look at the stature of these two men, Robinson is much, much smaller. Owens, a relatively large figure, not quite so able to tuck it down behind the fairing, but he tucked it inside Robinson and has regained the lead. Owens looking as though he's going to wrap up the Short Circuit title here today at Kirkistown. He's put a tail ender between himself and Robinson. It's all over now, I think, for Paul Robinson, number 18, who has little or no chance, although he closes wildly on the brakes, but it's not good enough. The checkered flag being readied now for number 22, Phelim Owens, with a gaggle of back markers ahead of him. Owens gets the win, Robinson second place, and a long, long way back, almost the entire length of the start-finish straight. And there is a battle now for third. Is it Davy McAteer or Dennis McCulloch? McCulloch gets it by half a wheel. Davy McAteer, a fantastic recovery. The first 4 men were across the front row. Fantastic.
So Phelim Owens takes it from Paul Robinson with Dennis McCulloch third, all 3 on Hondas. And that win means Owens has clinched this year's Irish 125 Championship. Phelim, well done. Quite a race.
Very hard race there. Paul was riding extremely hard, and just by good luck on the last lap I got it.
It was so close. Do you get to enjoy it?
Well, I would like a wee bit more of a lead, but Paul's riding really good at the minute.
The second 125 race of the day goes to Phelim Owens. Once again, Paul Robinson was the man who chased him all the way. Owen McNally was third. We move on, and we're ready now for the first Regal 600 race of the day.
Off the line they go, down the start-finish straight, everyone safely away, a lot of jostling, but it's the pole position man hitting the front from the word go. Stephen Ferguson on the distinctive coloured Suzuki. It's essentially blue and white, but it has a fluorescent red fairing and tail section. Number 3, Ferguson leads. Oh, these two now going away. We're also looking hard for the rest of the front lineup. Expect to see Ruddock going well. He's in 3rd. Number 5 going well, Derek Young. Derek Young, the man who is leading and in fact who has already won the short circuit championship. This, of course, the Regal Championship. The formula for these bikes are street tyres. They're essentially road-going motorcycles, and they must compete on road-going tyres. As into 2nd place goes Derek Young, number 5, putting his Honda then between the Honda of the man behind him, Maurice Ruddock, and the leading Suzuki, number 3, of Stephen Ferguson. Ferguson and Young. So Young's on the inside, he's got the power on, he's going for the lead. They are side by side as they come down over the start finish. No, they're not, just in front. It's Ferguson, but now there's a left-hander. Ferguson is on the racing line. Derek Young a little bit rough. There's a bumpy section on the track there as you go into the left-hander, and that can be difficult. The tail ender moves over, but Derek Young showed that when he comes out onto the start-finish straight, he can get the power on the Honda and accelerate a little bit earlier. He's braking earlier. He's letting Stephen Ferguson run longer into the bend. Now he's staying tight on the inside. He's a very canny rider indeed, Derek Young. It's not for nothing he's leading both these championships. Clearly, if he adopts these tactics at every single round, it explains everything. Now, let's just watch this again. As they come up to the right-hander at the end of the straight, I expect Young to go on the left. He's going the long way round. That's incredible. And then cutting across and making Stephen Ferguson, number 3, work for it. But Derek Young then is in front. Is the Suzuki going to fight back? It's trying hard. It's side by side. There's a bit of a wobble. There's nothing between them over the line. The Suzuki is quicker. And is this going to be a replay? Let's see. Is Derek Young going to come on the outside and try the same? Ferguson moved across, blocked the move because he expected him to come through on the left. He stays tight, but he's got to stay tight now because this is where Young drives through, and he's done it again. Watch the Suzuki though. Look how quick it is as they come over the line. The Suzuki has the edge on speed, and that'll be crucial when they sprint for the line. Now it's a game of cat and mouse again. Watch it. Watch Young, number 5. He'll dive inside. Ferguson moves across, but he's got to stay tight on the exit of the bend. Keep it tight, keep it tight. No, he hasn't. Through goes Young again. And this time, as they approach the last lap flag with a little under 1.5 miles to go, again, it's Ferguson who has the advantage. He shuts out Derek Young on the left-hander of Debtor's Dip as they approach the right-hander of Colonial 1. It's going to be an exciting finish. Everybody is on their toes at trackside to this one. Fantastic stuff going on between these two. The Suzuki, though, the number 3 Suzuki still leads, but only just. And he's got away. He's got enough of a gap, possibly this time, to do it. He has broken the toe. Whether, in fact, he can make the superior speed of the Suzuki work for him, and I think he can. It's going to be tight. Derek Young, number 5, is going to have to do something spectacular on the brakes, but I think Stephen Ferguson has done it. There's going to be no catching him this time. Young is trying. He's trying too hard. He put the power on, and he lost the back end. And I have to say that was predictable because the temptation to squirt it hard was there. But there is your winner. He outrode Derek Young in the final analysis, and the number 3, Stephen Ferguson on the Suzuki, collects the win. Derek Young's championship ends, although he is still the championship leader, he ends on the grass. But the winner, number 3, Stephen Ferguson on the Suzuki.
So the win in a really thrilling race went to Stephen Ferguson, and with Derek Young taking a tumble, Maurice Ruddock took 2nd place with Richard Britton in 3rd.
I thought to myself, I'll go down in here in the bottom corner, and if he can outbrake me, he deserves a win, you know. So lucky enough.
Were you aware he'd lost it?
No, just basically went over the line. I seen that he wasn't behind me, and I realised it there and then I won it, so I was overjoyed, you know.
I just went up in a wee bit too hot in the last corner. I saw a chance to go for the win and just lost the front wheel.
Now you came here with a damaged shoulder. You can't have helped that, surely.
Yeah, I was hoping not to damage it again today, but fortunately it was all right. I went down the other side.
The second Regal race of the day, Stephen Ferguson, he should be there again.
Now this is going to be interesting because there's loads and loads of action here. Oh dear me, down to third. Breslin going well. That's pushed Ferguson down to third, so the number 3 Suzuki not having it all his own way this time. That's good news. We'll give you a countdown as they come down over the line. Look at Breslin. Breslin has gone to the front. Number 8 and number 5. Young is down to third. Ruddock is down, well, Young is down to 5th. Ruddock is down to 6th. And McGrory fighting back on Breslin. 81 McGrory sweeping wide. Breslin, oh, through on the inside goes number 8. Fantastic for Richard Britton. Britton going through. Tooth and nail, nip and tuck. Extremely close 600 action. McGrory from Breslin, Ferguson and Britton on the green bike going inside of Ferguson's Suzuki and making it stick. No, he doesn't. Ferguson flicks it through the left-hander and denies the green bike the opportunity. Now Ferguson's making a play and he's got the Suzuki up into second. Oh dear me, they go really wide here. They went in too deep and a whole gaggle of them lost their momentum. Not so. Well, Young was one of them. Young, oh, he's there in 5th. Look at these. You could get a tent over the 5 of them as they come down into Debtors' Dit again. Ruddock has gone. Morris Ruddock has gone up to third. Breslin is dropping back. Number 29, Breslin on the yellow and red bike. There's the leader, Stephen Ferguson, on the Suzuki, which appears to be not only more nimble, but it seems to have the edge on power. Kieran McGrory, 81, under some pressure now from the 250cc rider, Morris Ruddock. Not usually out on the 600, but my goodness me, he's doing a good job. Watch the battle for second. Watch Ruddock with a white fairing up the inside, on the brakes. Yes, 250cc action. Corner speed is better. Oh, and he's gone wide. He's overcooked it. He's let the whole gaggle through on the inside, and he's got to do it all over again. Sensational action here. McGrory, Morris Ruddock. Ruddock again, rockets past. Has he overcooked it? Yes, he has overcooked it. Up the slip road goes Morris Ruddock. The adrenaline rushing through their veins. I just have to take a pause and let the pictures talk because this is fantastic action. Britain is making a bid for second. Number 8, Britain. McGrory, 81. Second place, 81. So the battle now to decide, I won't say the minor placings. There's the race leader, the number 3 in the forefront of your picture now with a tail ender. Disregard the man in yellow. These are the men who matter. Breslin has gone for second. Britain's going with him. McGrory's going to sneak back on the inside, I'm sure. Is he going to get the drive out of the turn? Breslin it is going for second. There's the winner. Number 3, Stephen Ferguson. Now, which one of them's going to get the verdict? It's Breslin from McGrory. A fantastic race for second. And once again, poor Derek Young out of the running, but at least he stayed on this time.
So it's a Regal 600 double for Stephen Ferguson from Carnmoney. Paul Breslin then withdrew because his engine didn't conform to Regal regulations. So McGrory gets second with Britain third. Stephen, what a great day at double.